so I always like to do some stuff that kind of gets my mind off of football. Off of skits. Used to be off of Dokkan too, when I still did that content. And it's fun to do these. I used to do I forget what they were, but they were kind of like, it was like a video, and they would slide across and show like different things, and I would just kind of talk about that. I forget what the video series was. But I did a couple of those. I've done a couple other stuff and whatnot. And I thought, why not kind of do like random tier lists? So if you want, movies, shows, games, whatever genre, music would probably be a hard one to do for me. But maybe something like music or whatever. If you want something else like that, let me know. And I'll consider doing that. And again, this is just a different video. This doesn't take that long to set up. It takes 5 seconds to just, write out stuff like this when I find whatever template I want. So again, for the first one here, we're just going to do, Marvel, which, in my opinion, Phase 4 has not been really, very good. I have not really seen, like, any Phase 4. I've only seen the Spider-Man and then the Doctor Strange movie of Phase 4. And I didn't really enjoy Multiverse of Madness, but No Way Home I thought was, it was pretty good. Obviously, there are, a couple things here and there, but again, outside of that, I've not really seen Phase 4, so, I'll probably put a bunch down here. I'm not going to go through, like, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I didn't watch that at all. I wish I could just kind of group them all and just kind of put them there, because I have not seen the original Daredevil. So I know that's gonna piss off some people, because I have not seen this, and I know there's a lot of fans for that and whatnot, but I don't know. I just was young when it first aired, and I just never got into it. Kind of didn't really think about it. Like Iron Fist, I didn't really watch. Jessica Jones, I didn't watch. Was it Luke Cage? I believe I didn't watch. So again, it'll be just the movies, and then like some of the shows. Like I haven't seen Hawkeye. I think, yeah, because I saw you. I made a video on you. I actually really liked whatever the John Walker or whatever the character was. So let's just get into it. So this one, Far From Home, I didn't see this one in theaters. I actually saw this for the first time, just on TV and whatnot. And I've seen it about 3 or 4 times afterwards. And it doesn't excite me. Like, I don't sit there and go, oh my god, I want to go watch this. If there's, like, nothing else on, I'll watch it. But, I wasn't really inspired by it. I didn't really enjoy it a lot. It just kind of felt like a whole different Spider-Man movie than what the first one was and what, the third one was for Tom Holland's trilogy. So far, again, he's, might be doing more. We'll see. But I was not a big fan of it. I just really wasn't. Again, the original Homecoming, I love this movie. I thought this was a very good movie in my opinion. The Vulture, love the Vulture in this movie. Iron Man 3, I don't remember a lot from that. I'm going to be honest. I don't really remember a lot from that at all. So it's probably not that good. Ant-Man was okay. It was okay. Nothing, crazy, earth-breaking, shattering. Obviously, this came out, was it like a couple months after Age of Ultron or something? So it's kind of like a dying down, kind of like, okay, we got to calm down before the next phase here. I believe it was only a couple months, I believe, after Age of Ultron. But it was it was fun. I really, the first one I probably like a lot more than the second one. I could probably recall more from the first one than the second one. Infinity War. Now, I've thought about this for, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it's been now. And early on when Endgame came out, I'm like, oh, Endgame's way better than Infinity War. But then, as the years have gone by, it's like, half a decade or whatever it's been has gone by. You see Infinity War a couple times on TV or whatever, Endgame a couple times on TV. And I know a lot of people agree with this, but I can't stand the middle of Endgame. I can't, like the time traveling scene. Yes, it's a swan song. It's it's, if you've seen every other movie, yes, it's good. But it doesn't affect me like watching Infinity War over again. The whole movie, start to finish, just feels like an Avenger film. It just feels like there's stakes and whatnot. Now, if we're talking third acts, then there's nothing. There's nothing better. Nothing better if we're talking third acts alone. But I think Well, okay, I'll put it up in amazing because I like the start. I like the very start, and I've said I've talked to a lot of people about this. I've said I wish they would have done a post Endgame world, or a post Snap world, and that's what Endgame was showing the Snap, how people were affected it. We got a little bit in Far From Home, or no, sorry, No Way Home. Excuse me. Well, I think Far From Home did a little bit of it too. I think I don't remember. But I wish that's what it was. Again, time traveling is fun. It's a swan song and whatnot, and I get it. But I feel like that should have been handled better. Again, I want to see more of the remnants of what happened, post Snap and whatnot. So again, I like the very start of the movie. I like the post-apocalyptic world where half the universe is gone. And I like, when they get back and Thanos is on that battlefield and you see the big three come out, it's like, shit's about to go down. And then everyone comes out of the portals and whatnot. Like, obviously, yeah, third act, yes. But that second act just drags it down for me. So, Thor, I thought Thor was fun. I'll put it like top of good. It's a lot. I'll just put up which one's 2. Is this 2? I think this is 2. I don't remember like a single thing from 2. And then Thor 1, wherever that is. It was okay. Nothing. Obviously, again, phase 1 it was that testing out phase. It's not gonna be like phase 2 or phase 3. I can't find the movie. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I'll put it in average. I'll do that. I was not a fan of this movie at all. But Thor 3, I thought the comedy was really well done. Now, I have not seen Thor 4. I've seen clips. I should say I've seen clips and whatnot. But all I hear is that the comedy, it's comedy, and there's no tense or, moments that are really dark and really serious and whatnot. So, I probably won't like Thor 4 if I ever see it, but the full thing, again, I've seen clips, but I thought like the comedy was really well done in Thor 3 in Ragnarok. I enjoyed Ragnarok a lot. I guess we'll do Sony. I guess we'll do that. It's wait, is this 1? I think 1 is probably better than 2. I think I probably put 1. Civil War. Civil War is right up there with Endgame, or Infinity War for me. So those are probably my top 2 movies from the MCU. So I don't even know how to, I'm losing words because I enjoyed the heck out of that movie. I feel like every single time I watch Civil War, now with what we know post that, even with Age of Ultron too, now that we know what happens post Age of Ultron, post Civil War, I feel like you start to see things in that movie that lead up to things in Phase 3. I feel like notice more Easter eggs that again end up tying in stuff down the line and whatnot. So I feel like when I watch Civil War, when I watch again, Age of Ultron, I'll put in good. But when you watch these movies, knowing what happens down the line, it's like, okay, well, now you start to pick up on stuff. You start to see the more you open your eyes to a wide variety of things and whatnot. So again, Age of Ultron would have been like average, but again, with everything we know after Age of Ultron, going back and watch that movie, I think it helps. I think Avengers 3 and 4, Endgame Infinity War and Endgame really help Ultron. I have seen some people say that too, but I fully believe that. I think it ended up helping the second movie afterwards. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that's still one of my favorite movies too. Original Iron Man. I feel like I just actually saw this recently, so it's actually kind of in my mind right now. Well, I think I would put 2 above that. Where's 2? Where is 2? What the heck word? Avengers. Oh, here's 2. I feel like, because actually they had 1 and 2 on back to back. I feel like I have more appreciation for the original Iron Man's 1 and 2. Again, number 3, I just, whatever. I'm still not a big fan of it, but I really still enjoy these movies, despite their remake. Again, it was like 2007, 2010, or whatever it was. Or it might have been close. It might have been 2007, 2009, something like that. But I just thought, They did really well. Now, Captain Marvel, I still have not seen. I just never cared. This was the period where Infinity War and Endgame. Endgame had so much hype. Infinity War coming off of, one of the saddest endings ever. I think I enjoyed the way Infinity War handled the ending and whatnot. So I kind of forgot about Captain Marvel, and then I just, I was never a fan of the character. Obviously, I knew of the character, but I just, it didn't really pique my interest. I did see, I think, was it the post credit scene is her showing up at the facility where they are all at the start of Endgame, I believe is what the post credit scene was. So I have seen that, but I just really haven't seen like anything of it. I just don't really care. Eternals, I don't give a crap about. Black Panther was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It was a fun movie at times. But I feel like I just don't really remember a lot of it. So, The Incredible Hulk. Not really a fan of that. I feel like I sour on the first one, Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier's top tier. I like Civil War. I know people are probably going to disagree with that. I know they're probably going to disagree with that, but I think I like Civil War better than Winter Soldier. But both are top tier. Both are really good. They're both amazing, okay? Okay, they're right next to each other. I know people are probably going to get mad because there's so much love for Winter Soldier online. I get that. But me personally, I think I got to put Civil War ahead of Winter Soldier. But the first Captain America, I don't. I feel like it's just, again, with the second one and with the third one, it doesn't hold a candle. Now again, it's phase one. It's the testing out period and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't really have a lot of thought on that. What is this? Spider-Man. I think this is 2. Does that say 2? Yeah, 2. It's. I think I put it like, I don't know what I would do for the. I'll put an amazing tier. Avengers first event. I have all of the Avengers movie except for Age of Ultron in amazing. Like I thought. I actually just saw Avengers recently too on TV. I think it still kind of holds a candle. Obviously, now with when they talk about the fight, and then again you have the fight in Civil War and whatnot, when they're saying like put on the suit and whatnot, and let's go a couple rounds. I feel like. Again, when you see it now, it still kind of holds up. That spinning shot of them all, too, when they're in New York, with the theme playing, just whoo. I feel like only Endgame kind of surpassed that because we didn't really get a shot of like all the Avengers together in Infinity War. Now, I guess technically, you had that they were in the shrine or whatever that thing was, and they're all kind of in a circle. Trying to, I forget what they were trying to protect, but you kind of have that shot, which again is cool, but I still feel like the shot from 1 is still better. Despite, again, it's more action. Well, maybe not more action, but it just 2 did it better. But I think visually 1 just looked better when they had that the circle shot and whatnot. So again, the worst Avengers movie isn't good. I still think it's very good. Again, I think Infinity War and Endgame really helped it. Moon Knight, I have not seen. I'll just leave it there. Doctor Strange, I'll put it top of average. I'll go top of average for that. I don't know. That's okay. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's okay. I think I put them at the bottom there. I have not seen Black Widow. I don't even know. I don't remember reviews for it. I did see Loki. Well, maybe I just did. I say I probably said I was gonna do the shows, but I think I'll just kind of skip the shows. Venom, I guess, but because we're doing Sony, it's okay. It's okay, just throw it in there. Have not seen Shang-Chi. Again, I saw this movie. I just was not a fan. I was not really a fan of it. What If, but not really. What's this? Amazing Spider-Man 2. I feel like the first one is probably better than the second one, probably. I have not seen one in a while, but I think I liked 1 better than 2. I think. Ant-Man and the Wasp, we'll put it on average. I thought it was okay. I feel like there wasn't a lot of memorable stuff. Obviously, you know, you have the wife coming back from the quantum realm and whatnot, but outside, like, eh. Mobius, Morbin time. Spider-Man 3. Honestly, okay, now I'll put it up here. I think with time, this movie has gotten better. I think, you know, now that you have a bunch of people memeing the heck out of that dance and that walk he does, I think with time, this movie has gotten a lot better. If you told me 10 years ago, I would have put it down here. I actually, I just saw this movie about a year ago on TV. I think it's a lot better than I remember it as a kid. So, what is this, Spider-Man 1? Yeah, we'll put it there. I think it's probably Spider-Man 2 is probably better. No Way Home. Oh, do I like? I think I like it better than the first one. I think I would do that. Where am I? Is that it? I think that's it. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I didn't really watch The Punisher. I haven't even seen Hawkeye yet. I don't. If I did, okay, let's just throw on. So I mean, it was okay. I think it's probably the best. I made a video on this. I like, was it John Walker? What? Oh no, I'm sorry. Loki's better. Loki's better. I mean, I saw bits and pieces of What If, but I don't think I have enough to really rank it. But you know, I did see that. I thought it was an okay series. I thought John Walker, whatever his name was, I thought was kind of the best part when he kind of showed up. And I enjoyed the fight. That fight, it's not really a three-way fight because it's kind of like a 2-on-1. I thought that was a really fun fight. But the Flag Smashers just didn't really do it for me. And then Loki, I mean, Tom Hiddleston just kind of nailed it. He killed that. I thought it was really fun. Again, it's only average. You know, it's the greatest, it's the best show of the MCU, but I think, again, like, I feel like it would do that. I feel like I would do like that, and then WandaVision. I think I'm fine with WandaVision there. So like upper average. So again, that's I'll put this. I'll just, again, I've seen some of it. I saw the ending fight and whatnot, but I didn't really see all of the episodes. And again, I have not seen Hawkeye, so I don't really plan to because I don't know, whatever. Okay, so that's my list here. We're already, I don't know how long it's been, probably close to a 20-minute video or something like that. Let me know your thoughts. Again, you know, some of these movies, now I have heard Eternals is bad, but I might eventually see it. Black Widow, I don't really remember if people liked it or not. Shang-Chi, I don't remember a thing, like, I don't remember hearing anything about that, good or bad. So I feel like I have to see that movie just because I feel like the press and the media, well, I guess the same thing, but I feel like I just didn't really see a lot of people talking about this movie, so I feel like I have to see it to really, you know, if I like it or not. You know, it's Morbin time, obviously, and then, oh no, I think I might have seen, I don't remember it being that good if I did see it. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. What movie would you move up? What movies would you move up? What movies would you move down? Try saying that 10 times fast. I know people are instantly going to go just like that. They're instantly just going to go like that. But for me, I think I like Civil War a tad bit better. And I know I'm going to cause a huge fight. I'm going to get people so upset because, you know, I'm putting Civil War above Winter Soldier. I have them both in amazing tier, okay? Be happy with that. They're right next to each other, man. They're right next to each other. So don't criticize me too bad, because it's a teensy tad bit better than Winter Soldier. That's it. It's got good movies. But anything else, you know, on this list, what would you move up, what would you move down? I'm sure Spider-Man 3 might be criticized for too high as well. But like the video, share the video around, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.